Itong news article na to, pinadala sa akin ng kaibigan ko na about a urological condition na I think has been experienced by some, but not many, luckily. Itong kaibigan ko na to kasi lahat ng tingin niyang related sa Euro, pinapadala nila sa akin basta binabato nila. Which is okay. Kasi relevant naman yung mga pinapadala niya. Ito lang kasi pag pinopost sa Instagram or sa anywhere else, medyo may konting sensationalism lang yung paglalagay. Siyempre, para mapansin. But this is just another urological condition. So, ang term nila dito, world's most dangerous position. Okay? So, lakihan natin yung screen para mabasa ninyo maigi. Wait. Nawala. Wait lang. Yan. Ay, hindi nababasa. Okay. Ayan o, tingnan nyo. Indonesian man had to undergo emergency surgery after breaking pens performing world's most dangerous position. Daw. Wow. Okay. So galing yan sa Daily Loud and Puberty na site. Pero sabi, yung case na daw na yan ay published sa Urology Case Reports, which is an online academic journal ng urological conditions. Okay. So tama ba? Ano ba yung sinasabi niyang world's most dangerous position? And sabi pa, it left him with an eggplant deformity. Deformity daw. So lumalabas na ito. Lumalabas na yan, which left him with an eggplant phallus kasi daw ginawa nila yung notoriously risky position. Ano ba yung notoriously risky position na yun? What do you think? Put in your entries. Put in your entries now. Comment kung anong tingin yung pinaka-risky na position. We're all adults here. Okay? We're talking about a condition really lightly, pero it is a real condition. Itong pagkakaroon ng eggplant deformity when you get to injure your phallus, penis. Nahiya pa ako yun. Hindi ako nahiya sabihin yung salitang yun. Okay. So, lumalabas yung freak accident na daw yun. Nangyari sa isang 37 years old. At ano daw, yung world's, yun, nahuli niya. Sabi ni Jules, reverse cowgirl position, in which the woman is on top, facing away from her partner. Okay? Ito, si Karan Raj, nakikita niyo ba ito sa TikTok? Sabi niya daw, world's most dangerous pleasure pose, responsible for a whopping 50% of fractures. Penile fracture ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Penile fracture. Well, itong 50% of fractures, it really depends on what journal you're reading. Kasi sa dami ko na rin naman nabasa ng mga journal about penile fractures. Iba-iba. Ayan. Merong nagsabi na, yan, reverse cowgirl. Meron sinasabi na yung missionary. Meron sinasabi na yung doggy position. Yun yung dangerous. Depende kasi dun sa study population na yan. But in any case, ang nangyayari kasi talaga is accidentally, during intercourse, the penis is accidentally pulled out, then bumped against a hard surface. So example, kapag nakahiga yung partner, tumatama sa pubic bone. Pag nakatalikod, sa bandang puwitan. So sa may nagkakaroon ng nagbabuckle yung mismong penis. Yung sinasabi na itong eggplant phallus, we call it an eggplant deformity. Kasi talagang magkakaroon ng breaking point at dun sa breaking point na yun, nagkakaroon siya ng hematoma. Kapag yung dugo pumunta dun sa ilalim ng balat ng penis, magkakaroon ng discoloration. So, imbis na kulay balat, nagiging kulay talong. Kaya eggplant deformity. So, nagiging purple because of the hematoma. That's why it's called an eggplant deformity. Siguro ito yung tinutukoy ni Dr. Karandraj na 50% is according to a journal that he already saw. Okay? So, ito sinabi, things went south after the man suddenly heard a loud cracking sound. So, it's true. If a person, a male, gets to experience this unfortunate event, he will hear a loud cracking sound kapag napunit na yung tinatawag na tunica albuginea. Kapag napunit yun, popping or cracking sound, tapos nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na rapid detumescence. Rapid detumescence. Okay? Pag sinabing rapid detumescence, yung sobrang tigas, biglang lalambot. Sobra. So, alam mo, at least ngayon, meron kang clue na pwede kang magkaroon ng penile fracture. Yun ang clue mo. Kaya, pinag-iingat pa rin ang karamihan. Although, everyone's supposed to enjoy it, but, you have to be mindful also when you are doing it. Because, pwede kang magkaroon ng injury. Okay? Sinasabi lang, hindi naman, alam niyo to, syempre, ito medyo sensationalized yung mga ganitong articles. Mga ganyan. World's most dangerous. Ginagamit nilang ganyan yan. Quote unquote, world's most dangerous. Pero, if you are really aggressive and if you're really into it, tapos medyo mindless kayo sa masyado kayong, if you're really lost in the moment, sobrang gigil na gigil, you're at risk of having fracture, penile fracture, especially when you're doing this position daw, according to this journal. Okay? So what do we do? Is it an emergency? Pag nakita mo yung ganito, pag nakita mo naging parang kulay ganyan ang penis, most likely, you will think, syempre, nakakatakot yan. It will be an emergency. Mapapatakbo talaga kasi sa ospital. Kasi una sa lahat, magkakaroon ka ng loud popping sound. It can be painful. Tapos makikita mo na ibang-iba yung itsura ng penis. Mukha siyang talong. Mapapatakbo talaga kayo sa ospital. The main is it an emergency? It's an urgent case kasi may punit, may pagdurugo, pero hindi siya kasing emergency ng tinatawag na priapism na yung prolonged ang erections. This is more this is an urgent situation more than an emergent situation. Nonetheless, you have to treat it. Ang medyo kakaiba na ginagawa dito is hahanapin mo yung crack. Meron at meron yan. Mostly sa anterior. So, tayo lang. Sino ba yung aking... Okay, I'll get it. Ito. Okay. This is a model of the male pelvis. Yan. Model of the male pelvis. Ito fat yan ito fat yan. Fat. Ay, nalilito kasi ako sa mirror image. Ito tong dilaw, fat yan. Yung lining na to mismo, nalilito. Yung lining na yan mismo, merong layer dyan. Ito tawag yung tunica albuginea. Okay? Napakanipis lang nun. Pero, it can withstand high pressures. The high pressures of penile erection, lalo na kapag mataas yung blood flow into the penis, mawi-withstand nung mismong tunica yon. So, you would just imagine na with full erection, sobrang tigas, tapos bigla mo siyang krinak, potential siyang mapunit. So, kapag dinala na sa ospital yan, ang ginagawa, gumagawa kami ng incision dito, tapos i-deglove namin yung mismong penis. So, yung balat na to, ibababa hanggang dyan. So, kumbaga parang, alam mo yung kapag nakasuot ka ng medyas, tapos iro-roll mo pababa ng ankle mo yung medyas, parang ganun. Para hanapin mo yung mismong crack. Crack is punit. So, meron kang punit, fracture, any break in the continuity, it's a fracture. So, makikita mo, hahanapin mo yun. Tapos, pag nahanap mo na yung crack, you will just have to suture it. Yung mismong fracture, it's usually about 1 to 2 centimeters. Maliit lang siya. And you have to repair it properly. Once repaired, you're really done. Tatanggalin mo na lang yung mga dugo na namuo sa palibot ng penis. Okay? Yung tatanggalin mo na lang yung dugo na nandyan. Pero, yung kulay mismo, medyo matagal na mawawala. Okay? Matagal na bago bumalik sa normal yung kulay ng skin kasi namuo na yung dugo doon eh. Okay. So, question. Kapag katapos ba ng surgery, normal na ulit? Sorry, balik muna ito ulit tayo. Pag inoperahan pala namin, medyo alanganin pala kapag yung penile fracture ay dito banda sa ilalim ng penis kasi delikado kapag umabot yung crack sa urethra. Ibang usapan yun. Yan, ha? Yung sa daluyan ng ihi. Usually, hindi. Unless super intense yung pagkakakrack. Okay? Meron na rin kami nakikita gano'n. Kaya pala, bago namin operahan, sinisilip muna namin yung urethra with the scope. Cystourethropy. Sinisilip muna namin kung meron siyang break din doon mismo sa urethra. Tapos, kung meron, you need to repair it too. Pero, you will be at risk for, what do you call this? Urethral stricture kapag naapektuhan pati yung urethra. Okay, balik tayo sa question. If after penile fracture, even after repair, pwede ka bang, will you still have erections? Titigasan pa ba ulit? The answer is, yes, dapat. Meron pa. Unless may meron kang ibang underlying causes to have erectile dysfunction, dapat it shouldn't be affected once you fully recover. Yun yung main difference nila ng priapism. Kapag ang problema mo ay yung more than 4 hours kang nagkakaroon ng erection, exponentially, mababawasan yung chances mo of having spontaneous erections after that. Pero after repair, most of our patients can go back to their normal sex lives. So, okay naman. Naayos naman. Okay? So, meron nga bang world's most dangerous position for us males? Probably. Statistics say, yun nga, nang sinasabi na itong article na to, it's the reverse cowgirl. So, if ever you'll be in an exploratory phase in your lives, you may want to avoid this position or be more careful when you're doing this position kasi it can cause penile fractures. Di ba? Yun naman yun eh. Pero yun nga, like what I said, statistics yan. More than 50% according to that journal. But in any position, as long as magkaroon ng sitwasyon na you will get to injure a fully erect penis, then may injure ka. Okay? Helicopter position. Ito sabi ni Gregory. Sige. Basta yung mga experimental, medyo medyo maalangan nga kayo dyan sa ganyan, bro. Okay. Next. Okay. Tama. Ito yun. Yung hula ni Jules Reverse Cowgirl. Yun yung nasa article na to. Ito mismo yung nasa article na yan. Na reverse daw. Okay? So do you have any relevant questions regarding this? If none, if you have questions, you can post them here or you can message me on this platform. And we will be able to answer that here or on the next videos. Okay? So ingat ha. Ako po si Doc Drew, urologist. Thanks for watching.